There's this great juxtaposition between Mark and Helena all cozy and warm in the tent and Irv in the frigid cold. He experiences this surreal dream being drawn to the luminous glow of his macro-refinement desk, just like the insects that swirl around it. Here, his co-workers include Burt and the temper Woe. It makes sense he's haunted by Woe, as his character is literally undergoing a great amount of sorrow and distress. The file on his computer is Montauk, a hamlet in New York State. There just so happens to be seals in Montauk, but maybe that's just a coincidence. Montauk may even be a nod to Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Maybe in Montauk.
Another story which heavily involves the themes of memory and identity. We'll see the numbers on Irv's terminal morph into letters which spell out the name Eagan. You can even make out the shape of Helena's face. This is the final clue Irv needs to connect Helena with being an Eagan. Knowing the only person who'd have the power to send their outie to the severed floor is an Eagan, Irv takes drastic measures to prove to the others Helena isn't who she says she is. He demands that Milchick bring Helly back, and it's here Helena finally cracks and orders Milchick to do it. You'll notice she calls him Seth, his first name that we learned last episode only the outties know. Milchick calls over the radio for the removal of the quote Glasgow block. This is a very important detail. It proves to us that Helena never had the chip removed, rather there is a procedure that can be done to block the brain from switching over to its other severed half. Theoretically, this could mean innies and outties could bypass the switches found in the elevator and stairwell. Now, who was Milchick talking to on the radio? My money is on Miss Huang. However, I'd put a 1% chance it could be Gretchen, who we did see works in some sort of security or forest ranger type job, judging by her uniform. She also converses with her husband using radio terminology like copy that. With Irv having proven his point and putting the life of an Eagan in jeopardy, he is immediately dismissed. I found it interesting that when Helena switches over to Helly, we hear the elevator ding even though we aren't in the elevator. This was likely done to highlight to the viewer that there indeed was a switch. Now, Irv's dismissal is akin to a death sentence. By dismissing him, Lumon is essentially killing Irv's innie. While his outie's body remains, any remnant of innie Irv will be gone. It's kind of fitting that it was Dylan who encouraged Irv to hang in there in episode 201, and now it's Irv telling Dylan to do the same.
Hang in there.